What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. So, this week, all of the TSM players, staff, organization, everyone has been tweeting out this picture 6/4/2021. And again, in the United States, we go with month, day, year. So this meant June 4th, 2021. It's not April 6th or whatever goes on in Europe. And that is obviously today. Today I woke up on June 4th, 2021. And TSM has not made an official announcement or statement or anything about this yet. But they were kind of hinting at it being the biggest deal in esports history. And finally, we have actually gotten a leak from that. Jacob Wolf dropped a wolf bomb on us, leaking this news before TSM could even get the word out. And guys, this news is absolutely massive. It is going to change the game for TSM, the LCS, North America, and potentially, I think it could possibly change esports in the world. Make sure you guys do drop a like on this video. I would appreciate it so much. This is a really big story. It would help me out with the YouTube algorithm, getting this video exploding. Also subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. With that being said, let's get into it. Jacob Wolf tweeted out 8:10. This is about 50 minutes ago. You know, I'm right on top of this story. I woke up, hopped out of the shower, and got this video out as soon as I could. TSM has signed a 10-year, $210 million naming rights deal with cryptocurrency exchange FTX Official. Now, guys, this is absolutely insane. $210 million. TSM from FTX Official is going to be getting $21 million per year. That is such an insane amount of money. TSM is going to have more money than they know what to do with. They're going to have insane amounts of money to shell around. Like right now, we think that paid by Steve, he's shelling out like $1 million on a player, or 1.5 or 2 million on a player, and everyone thinks that's insane. TSM is going to have $21 million more per year to just do whatever they want with. Now, do I think they're going to put $21 million into their roster every year? No, a lot of this is just going to be going straight into the TSM bank account. It's going to be making their investors, their owners, their ownership team, everyone a ton of money. But they are now, this team, historically has been a lower spending team. They've been kind of, stingy with their money. They haven't been as willing to go out and make huge purchases like sometimes Cloud9 does, like with this perks deal, or sometimes TL does with Core JJ and Doublelift and Jensen and Alfari and Santorin. TSM has not done that historically. TSM has tried to get players at a deal. They have tried to, find different players, find, players that weren't, that you didn't have to pay millions and millions of dollars for. But now TSM is going to be the team with the most cash on hand of any team in esports. Like, this is absolutely insane. Now, when we get into the article, so again, TSM has signed a 10-year, $210 million naming rights agreement with FTX Trading Limited, and the owners and operators of a cryptocurrency exchange, FTX and FTX.US. So this means, since it is a naming rights deal, TSM will now go by TSM FTX. Now, I don't know how I really feel about that. To me, it's a little bit cringy. It's a little bit weird. Maybe it'll just take some getting used to. I don't know. But again, for $210 million, they can call me whatever they want. But yeah, it is going to be TSM FTX, because obviously the cryptocurrency exchange needs to get their name, their publicity out there, and they are absolutely going to do that. TSM is the most popular team in the LCS, the best viewership team in the LCS, one of the most popular teams in the world, and has teams across so many esports. Again, this is going to include League of Legends, Valorant, Apex Legends, and others. TSM will use the partnership money to expand globally, including new offices in Asia, Europe, and South America, and will invest in mobile gaming and other platforms. It's also purchasing 1 million of FTX token, FTT, to distribute among its employees and players. That's going to be pretty crazy. That's a nice little trickle down to all the players and everything, getting a nice little cut of this deal. And the deal is among the largest publicly disclosed sponsorship deals for an esports team. Now, again, I don't know exactly the deals that happen in China and stuff. Maybe they're getting some crazy, massive deals over there. But as far as like Europe, Korea, and North America, there is no team that is going to be getting really anything close to this type of money. A $210 million deal. It's just absolutely insane. I mean, we know the money's crazy in esports. We know we expect insane growth. We know stuff's going to be going crazy. But, man, I cannot believe, one, that TSM is changing their name, and two, that they're about to be getting this much money. They do say that this comes as other digital currency and good companies expand in esports. Dignitas announced a partnership with QNTM Pay, and G2 partnered with Bondly, so other people are getting involved in crypto and NFTs and all that stuff. But the FTX CEO said that they're taking a huge industry and then reimagining it in a digital age. That's sort of where esports are to sports, and it's where crypto is to investing in finance. You know, this does kind of make a lot of sense as a pairing. The big thing here is that in December, Forbes valued TSM at around $410 million. So for TSM to be getting now $210 million, half of what their overall company and organization is worth, that is going to be an absolutely massive, massive influx. And man, I mean, yes, they're going to be expanding globally. They're going to be trying to do other things. Maybe they're going to be, you know, buying teams in other regions and esports and all that stuff. Who knows what the future holds? But as far as just like the LCS roster and everything, this really unlocks so many doors for TSM. We know that Reggie is very, very against the import rule. We know he wants to break that down. We know that he wants to be able to go get any player he wants at any time. And now they have the money to back that up. If the import rule ever does get removed, or if it gets changed, or you know, if TSM is just able to be able to get some more players once Power of Evil gets his green card this next coming year, TSM is going to be able to drop a bag on whoever they want. No player in the world is going to be off limits for TSM. It's just going to be who's interested, who's willing to come, and who wants to make just a ridiculous amount of money. Now, yes, a lot of these you know, contracts and salaries and stuff are very, very overinflated, and everyone's saying it's a bubble and yada yada yada. But again, once you have this type of money coming in, and you know this money's going to be coming in consistently for the next 10 years, you can start to be a little more risky, because even if you hand out a bad $1 million, $2 million, whatever contract, now you got $21 million coming into the next year. And the big thing here is that this is just one of TSM sponsors. This is $21 million per year just off of FTX. TSM gets a cut of revenue from the LCS. They have other sponsors. They have merch. They have social medias. They are already making an insane amount of money. We heard, you know, the reports out there, the rumors are that TSM is the only profitable team in the LCS, and that was before this, and now they're just going to be getting even more money. And you know, this deal, it shouldn't really raise their expenses or anything like that. Obviously, opening up those other offices, expanding branches, all that stuff is going to increase expenses, but none of that they have to do because of this deal. So already the most profitable team in the LCS, they were profitable because they were smart with their money. They didn't do crazy spend or anything like that, but now they're mega profitable, giga profitable. Now they can be a little crazier with their money. Now they can be a Steve, or maybe even a Steve times 2, times 5, times 10. And yeah, it's just going to be really, really insane to see what this means for TSM League of Legends, what this means for the LCS, what this means for North America, what this means for esports in general. Is TSM just going to ruin the contract market? Are they going to be buying everybody? Are we going to see one of the craziest LCS teams ever formed? Or are they just going to kind of line their pockets and build up infrastructure and have just insane facilities and try and do global growth? They're going to have so many different options at their disposal. They're really going to be able to do whatever they want. But man, this is exciting, exciting, crazy news. TSM is now TSM FTX, and they are now $210 million richer. Reportedly the biggest deal in esports history, at least one of the biggest public deals. Really, really insane news. Pretty much it was this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What should TSM do with this $210 million? Should they go buy a bunch of players? Should they go buy a whole roster? You know, should they continue to expand globally, get into another esport? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!